and welcome back to Mechanical Rain. On the last episode, the team found a hidden passageway within the cave and found some strangely advanced and somewhat familiar technology. On this, they did find something that they wanted to go out into the island and check out, and upon venturing out, they encountered what Mitch described as a sort of purple snake with prehensile arms and was pretty angry and had just jumped out at Isabel. Combat has just begun, with Verna leading the initiative. Let's get into it.
And you guys are in combat.
Ooh.
Verna, you are up first.
Let's see. Is Verna in melee distance with the thing?
You'll be able to close the distance in one turn. You guys are all relatively close together.
Okay. Because she's gonna do the great axe thing and attack it with her great axe because it's coming after Isabel, right?
Yeah, it's sprung at Isabel.
Yeah. Okay. So she's gonna go after it with the great axe and try to chop off its head.
Okay.
All right.
This map is definitely not formatted correctly for size.
Oh shoot! I did not.
Something
I
seems
hit the wrong
a little
thing.
off.
I hit the wrong thing. I gotta roll again. Hold on. Sorry. I rolled damage and I didn't roll for hitting yet. Cool. It was a 1, so I don't think it worked. It ended up being a 9, but it was a 1.
Yeah, this thing manages to dart its head out of the way.
No.
You have another attack.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we leveled up so many times. Okay. So,
Been so long since she's got to commit a murder.
are we have the suits are on, right? Like they're
Yeah.
activated.
I mean, unless you want to go into combat without it.
No, definitely not. I just wanted to make sure, we were already in them. We were already, doing all that. Okay, cool. Un momento, por favor. All right, cool. So we're going to try it again. She's going to try it again with the great axe. That's a 15.
A 15 will hit.
Nice. Cool. So 6 points of damage.
Okay.
A little bitty bit of damage.
I mean, this thing's still up.
What?
That's going to bring us to Achilles. You just saw this thing try to eat your friend, and Verna brought down her axe onto it.
So
Wait, I'm so sorry. I just gotta say, I feel like for my 6 points of damage, can the narrative be that she chopped off one of the fingers on its little vestigial arm?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I'll let you take off a whole hand.
Yes. All right. Cool. I got a tiny little flappy hand on the ground now.
Achilles will draw his revolver out and barrel stuff it.
Cool. Roll an attack.
Yeah. It's a 27.
Nice.
That's definitely going to hit.
That'll be 12 points of damage.
Cool. How would you like to kill it?
Hey, you see, as you chop the hand off, Achilles kind of comes up past you and just puts the barrel underneath its mouth and just fires off a round.
All right.
Nice.
So that you are no longer in combat. This dead purple snake-like creature is laying, kind of writhing at your feet.
I'll take a look at its mouth. Are there are there 2 fangs, or are there several teeth? Little teeth.
There are 2 large, almost saber-tooth-like fangs.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this thing's probably poisonous. Venomous.
That is a. I mean, you can roll nature or survival and figure that out for sure.
Yeah, Achilles definitely knows. Yeah, apparently Achilles knows snakes. 24.
Nice.
Cool. So a little blue light shines out of your wrist, scanning the creature, and a little readout inside your helmet says toxins detected.
Yep. All right. Cool. That's That's a feature. All right.
That would have been bad if that bit me.
Yeah, Verna looks at Isabel and she's like, "Are you all right?"
It missed, so I'm good.
Oh, thank God.
I am simply fast as fuck.
Yes. Nice shot, Achilles.
Yeah, it's.
So
I don't like the jungle.
So there is stuff on this island or on this planet that can kill us. Case in point.
There was never a question of what, only when.
Yeah, like, there wasn't.
Snakes with arms. Got it. He just starts walking off.
It's kind of like T-Rex arm.
Anyone have that on their Alien World bingo card?
Moving on from here, unless anybody wants to try to like harvest the snake.
No, I think it's best to just leave terrible things lie.
Yeah, Verna would definitely accidentally envenom herself.
That's fair.
You know what? I'm interested. I'm gonna see if I can get some meat from this thing and see if the meat's any good.
Ooh.
Sure. Give me nature.
Sure.
That's true, because don't people eat snakes like a rattlesnake?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I've had
yeah.
snake. It's delicious.
Oh wow.
A little chewy, but yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It makes really good nuggets.
Ooh.
20.
Like
Nice.
gator.
A 20?
Yep.
Yeah. You managed to cut this off. And you gonna try to like eat it right now, or
No, I'm gonna because you can tell like what meats are good meats sometimes just by looking at them. And Hajime is an accomplished enough cook. If they're good enough, Hajime is just gonna pack it.
Yeah. It seems like it'll be tasty and edible.
All right.
You will note that the meat itself is this weird blue color, though.
I've seen weirder.
I wonder if it tastes like blueberries, because the berries taste like meat.
I don't know if it can taste like disappointment, but hey, we'll see.
I hate this island. He keeps walking.
Get going.
All right. You guys travel for another couple hours, and it's a little past midday, or at least midday on this planet. So your internal clocks are telling you it's about 3 o'clock, even though it's, based on the positioning of the sun above you, it's not quite there yet. So you guys move in, and another round of perception or nature, survival, anything that you feel most confident in while trekking through the woods.
Hey,
All right.
natural 20, modified 28.
All right. So
21.
with that, Isabel, with just the right amount of speed, you managed to pull Verna backwards as a large plant-like thing chomps down where she was standing.
Ooh.
Oh.
We got murder plants.
They're just plants. We had those on our planet.
Well, the plants that do murder, very specifically. Not all plants do murder.
Venus flytrap.
That's a very specific plant.
Wouldn't this be a human trap?
Yeah, I don't think it would, because we're the first humans probably on this planet. Maybe.
I'm not so
Maybe
sure
not.
anymore.
I'm not saying that. I'm not willing to.
So you guys are once again in combat, and we're going to pick up directly from where we left off with Isabel.
So, Mr. DM,
Yeah.
just for a flavor thing, because my magic weapon from character creation is a sunblade, can I say that her magic dagger can extend the light blade?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
why not?
Sorry, the daggers are their own separate thing.
All right, that's fine. In that case, she pulls her sunblade and it extends on its own. I'm gonna start wailing on one of these plant guys with the power of the sun.
Power of the sun.
Power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Isn't that right, Peter?
All right, cool. So the one closest to you would be this A here.
Okay, I'm gonna kick
Oh,
his
I
ass.
see. You did like an A, B, C, D thing. Okay.
Yes.
There's no plant F.
There is no plant F. There's only 4 of them.
We wouldn't be able to survive against the plant F.
23,
Yeah, that's gonna connect.
and that's 13 damage.
All right, cool. 13 points of damage
Yep,
as you slice into this thing. It roars in pain.
good. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Nice. I'll do it again.
That's a 28.
28's
Another one.
It's 12.
12 will do the 12 points of damage there.
Nice.
What kind of damage does your blade do, Isabel?
The Sunblade does radiant damage.
Oh, okay, cool. We're good then.
It's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Then as my bonus action, because I'm a monk, I'm gonna hit it again with my feline claws.
Okay.
That's an 18.
An 18 connects.
Yay! And then that would be a 7.
All right.
Oh my gosh, these things are so much stronger than the snake.
And if it's still alive, then I'm going to spend one of my key points to have that last one be a. Or might I have to do that beforehand, or is it? Yeah, I can still.
It's still alive.
I'm gonna stunning strike it with that last one was a stunning strike, so I get a con save.
Okay.
The DC is 16.
All right. 13 doesn't pass.
Does not pass. It is stunned until my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
And that will be all my actions.
That'll be all your actions. You sure?
I think so.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us to the second one, which is going to lunge at Achilles here. It is going to make a bite attack. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's going to make a bite attack at Achilles for 22. Does that connect?
I will go ahead and burst my shield to give me a 24 until my next turn.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Hajime.
I'm sorry, GM, before I get into my turn, can we get a William token too?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you'd brought him with you.
Oh, he doesn't. I don't go anywhere without William. Start things off with Hajime's turn here. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my bonus action here.
Mm-hmm.
And gripping the dagger in Hajime's hand, the dagger will take on a little bit more of a radiant shine to it as I use my branding smite ability to give myself an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I am going to attack the sea plant there.
Okay.
A 17 for the first one.
That's going to connect.
All right. Now we'll do my math here just a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The buttons do the thing for me. 18 points of total damage there.
All right. What kind of damage is that?
That is piercing and radiant.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I mean, they're plants. They obviously have a fire weakness.
Mm-hmm. Boop-de-boo. And now that target can no longer become invisible if that's ever its option. And then I will take the laser pistol in the other hand and shoot B there.
Okay.
Since that one doesn't look like it's right up on me, I wouldn't get disadvantage, I hope.
No, you're far enough out.
With a 15?
That connects. Nope. They're plants. Their AC is not that great.
16 points of radiant damage.
All right. Wonderful.
And then I will have William attack plant B with its force rending attack.
Okay.
10.
No, I'm sorry. That's not going to connect.
All right. That was the only ability. So that's my whole turn.
All right. I believe Wayland.
All right. Wayland's going to... is DNC directly within my range, or do I have to move a little?
Yeah, you're able to reach them. This map is more just a placeholder map.
Okay. Well, Wayland is going to reach back over his shoulder and pull his little pull string and go into rage. So you guys will hear his little motor word of life as his suit powers up. And
why did that smell like diesel exhaust?
He's going to pull out his maul. I forget. Am I able to pull out a maul and a shield at the same time?
No, maul's a two-handed weapon.
Not when you have monkey grip. And one hand the maul.
You could one-hand them both, but you'd have to spend your free action to draw the weapon and a bonus action to draw the shield.
Oh.
It's an action to draw the shield.
Action to draw a shield.
All right, we don't want to do that. Well, then Waylon reaches up and grabs his maul with his one hand, and he's going to make an attack on, we'll attack D here.
Okay.
You know what? We're going to make it reckless attack as well. So that is going to be advantage. Is a 26 hit?
A 26 is going to hit.
Okay. And that is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
And how big are these creatures?
They are medium plant.
All right. That creature, because of thunderous blows, when you make an attack while raging, is pushed 10 feet away. If it is huge or larger, it can make a strength saving throw. Otherwise, he is knocked 10 feet away.
I'm going to overrule that simply because they're plants and are rooted to the ground.
Okay.
So, normally yes, but just because of what these things actually are.
Okay. No worries. Then I'm going to just give him a second attack.
All right.
Same thing. I'm going to hit D. How about a 16 to hit?
16 will hit.
All right. And we're going to have another 15 points of damage for D.
Nice.
Awesome.
Real quick, Chris, just because D&D Beyond doesn't do it, it does not add your rage damage in.
Oh.
Which I think is a +2 for you.
I think it's
Alright,
plus
so
3 at
plus
this level.
4 more points of damage for each.
Well, let me double check. I don't know what your rage.
It's +3.
+3. So 6 points
Yeah.
of damage.
Yeah,
Six more damage.
All right. Cool. I can do that.
I just thought of that because we ran a barbarian in a campaign not that long ago.
Oof, I didn't know that. That is good to know. Okay.
Yeah, it's the only thing it can't factor in because there's no like toggle for rage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing anything else?
That is all he's gonna do. He's just gonna kind of stand right there with both plants on him.
All right.
Stand and whir for a while.
Yep.
So it is now going to be Plant D's turn. He is going to make a lunged bite attack at you.
All right.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
No.
That is going to be 3d8.
No.
It's okay. He takes half.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So that is going to be 13 plus 2, so 15 at half is 7.
All right.
Plant A going to bite at Isabel because it is upset at her.
is stunned.
I assume a 14 is not going to hit.
It doesn't, but it doesn't attack anyway. It's stunned, remember?
Plant C is upset with Hajime.
As it should be.
And it will also lunge and bite at you for a 17.
Nope.
All right. Top of the round.
Berna is going to take a swing at Plant A.
Okay.
And of course, she's going to use her great axe because she loves to do that. Oh, wow. That's a 9 to hit.
How do you miss a plant?
You know, it's
You are
actually
the worst gardener.
it's a funny story. She was like, "Man, it stinks that I got to attack this." I don't even know. I don't have an excuse. I can't even think of anything.
She's a plant girl. That's why it's a problem.
Berna rolled a 9. She can't hit a plant. Bad gardener.
That's canon.
All right. Second attack.
Great farmer, bad gardener.
Her family flashed before her eyes, and just
It's not a cornstalk
It's
cannon.
just the PTSD.
Oh my god. Well, she was gonna throw her dagger at a different plant, but now she got to use her second attack to try to hit this other plant again, Plant A. Ah, man, Berna.
Sure. You're more than welcome to throw away the dagger that seems to be an integral part of your armor system.
Well, that's fine. I just rolled a natural 20 to hit this plant, so.
All right. Cool. Roll your damage.
Okay, so it says 4 plus 6 plus 4, 14. And it says crit above it, so I'm assuming that it already...
Yeah, you rolled. Yeah.
It
That's
already
the crit
accounted for
damage.
my... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Doing anything else?
No, I'm not going to use my bonus thing yet. I am going to... No, can I move? I can move. I'm going to move over closer to the
Remember,
rest.
you move, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Only if you move outside of its melee range.
That's fair.
So
You can move around it. Yeah.
here's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm closer to the rest of the. So since it's an audio medium, I'm closer to the rest of the battle without being further from plant A.
Okay. Achilles.
Oh boy, I'm gonna shoot plant B. Let's fire off. First round is a 28 to connect.
Yeah, that'll connect.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay. Sorry, and which plant?
Plant B.
Okay, cool. That is the last one I was waiting on.
Second shot is a 26 to connect.
All right, that'll connect.
And that'll be 14 points of damage.
Cool.
And then bonus action, you see Achilles grab a knife off of his belt. And I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to offhand it at plant A.
Okay.
It's a solid plan.
For a 21 to connect.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so that'll be. Hang on, because I don't have 2-weapon fighting, so none of that. So that's just going to be 2 points of damage. And you see as it slices through the plant, it then kind of like stops and then flies back to Achilles' hand.
All right. You doing anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Wonderful. So that brings us to the plant. Upon taking damage from that dagger, all 4 of these plants just kind of shrivel up and like retreat into their root system, disappearing from the field.
Interesting.
You guys are out of combat.
Well. Wait, remind me, what dagger was that you just used?
That's just my regular combat knife.
Huh.
Not the new fancy ones.
No.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah, that is a good question, and I just try to throw my dagger 5 feet behind me, the special one.
All right, it clatters to the ground.
And then you explode.
Right, well, no, so yeah, it clatters to the ground.
And the suit stays where it is?
It does.
We'll have to test for how long that lasts.
Right, so Verna
Yeah, I'll
goes
go back and pick it up. I'm not going to give it too long.
I was going to say maybe Verna goes and picks it up. What happens if Verna picks it up?
As you pick it up, Hajime's armor kind of collapses in on itself. And
Verna drops it.
Folds away.
Verna drops it real quick.
His armor is still like rapidly disappearing around him.
I'll go and pick up my own dagger. Like just do we do the science at home?
Verna's got her hands up.
Yeah, as you pick up the dagger, everything seems to reform around you.
That was scary. Thanks for figuring that out, Hajime.
Yeah. Sure.
Science is cool.
So you guys, you're surrounded by this water here. The plants seem to have disappeared. You're not feeling like you're in imminent danger.
Does the water look like the same kind of weird magic water from the cave?
No, it's that deep purple color like the ocean.
Okay.
How far out are we still? We're still quite a ways away from.
Yeah, you will. At the speed you're moving, you'll probably need to camp for the night.
Yeah, boy, I do love camping.
Me too.
Hey, at least we have snake for dinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
all right. Well, let's make at least a little more. I mean, it's still only like midday-ish, so let's try to get as much distance as we can.
All right. So, just give me those same rolls: perception, nature, survival, anything you feel.
Oakley.
Wow, 26 for nature.
Nice.
17 for survival.
25 for perception.
Hey, finally a double digit, a 12. Yeah, 12.
16 perception.
So you guys managed to wander for a while, and following the maps that you guys have downloaded, so to speak, into your suits, you come to a small river, where like the natural trail kind of ends, goes through the water, and comes off on the other side.
Oh.
Having traveled for a good portion of the day, what would you like to do? The sun is starting to set.
Well, Guys want to cross the creek real quick and put up camp?
Yeah, good time as any.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. How would you guys like to try to cross?
Is it flowing fast?
It is. It's definitely moving. I wouldn't say fast, but it's moving. If it gets in over your head, you might have problems.
How far across is it? Sorry.
You would estimate about 35 feet.
Damn.
Or if Waylon would like to roll for it,
What?
give me nature or something along those lines.
I'll give you a nature.
I'll
13.
give you a nature.
Anyway,
Oh, my.
the suit or the readout inside your suit tells you that it is exactly 37 and a half feet.
I'll relay that to everyone.
I love it.
Well, it's about 37 and a half feet, I'd say. Give or take 0.5 inches.
All right. So
The suit corrects you and says, no, not give or take. It is exactly 37 feet.
Never mind. Exactly 37 feet. Sorry, guys. My mistake.
Achilles kind of looks around and goes, "Do any of you have?"
Isabel jumps across because she can just she has the boots of stride against springing.
Oh
and
God, same.
Hey, what?
Isabel jumps across.
Okay.
All right. For those of us that want to problem solve and get the whole group across, once again, talk.
I will leave an end of the rope with me and hop across as well. So there is a 50-foot stretch of rope.
Do you? I'll say, Hajime, do you have 35 feet of movement? Because I don't think the boots override the actual the can it override the distance you can actually movement jump?
Let me
Jump 3 times normal distance, although you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow. So no, I have 30 feet of movement.
We're not in combat anyway, so like I don't know if that.
Jump mechanics are still jump mechanics.
Just checking. I have 50 feet of movement, so I'm just over there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna tell Hajime to hold the piece of rope. And what I was going to suggest beforehand is you watch as like Achilles like tentatively sets his foot on the river, and you see almost like a weird like half dome of energy separating his foot from the water, and he just walks across.
Oh, okay.
What?
Can I do that? How do I do?
I would not suggest trying to see if you can do that.
Verna puts her toe in the water and it does not form.
Your foot gets wet.
But yeah, I'll walk it across and I'll tie it to a rock or something on the other end.
All right. Yeah, easy enough.
What in the world?
Is he Jesus?
So Achilles and Isabel are just hanging out on the other side. What's your plan? What you guys doing?
Well, we have a rope now, right?
Yeah.
So Verna's gonna cross with the rope. She's gonna hold on to it, right?
All right. Give me.
Can I hold the other end of the
or
rope?
acrobatics? I'll allow either one.
I was going to say either that, or we'll tie it off to a tree or a rock or something.
I think I was presupposing that we tied it off. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not holding it by myself. You kidding me?
Right.
Let's tie it.
Well, what about William?
Magic armor be damned. You're going in that river if you have me as an anchor man.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Mitch. You said athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics? I'll allow either one for this.
All right, athletics it is. We got an 18.
Yeah, you managed to cross. The current's a little swift, and at one point it will get above your head.
Sounds
I'm
correct.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. And you note that although your suits can probably communicate underwater to each other, she just makes that noise in your heads.
Yeah, I love it.
And then you hear a fax machine.
Yeah. So you managed to make it across.
All right. Well,
After you.
all right. I'll take the rope and try to cross the water.
All right. Same thing.
like
Athletics or acrobatics.
All right, I'll do athletics for you. 26.
Cool. Yeah. With a 26, you don't even struggle. You manage to pull yourself across, and like your head doesn't even sink under.
Okay.
Can't you breathe underwater too?
Only for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not breathe underwater. It's hold my breath for an hour.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he has an internal air source.
Internal air source.
Well, with the suit, yeah. I mean, remember these have to be tech flavored.
In turtle air source.
I will stab you, Chris.
Oh no!
I know where you live.
All right.
Chris, I'm on your side.
Hajime, it's just you and the pup.
Yep, I'm going to go over to the rope. I put the very end of the rope in the dog's mouth,
Okay.
and I'm like, when I'm across, pull the rope, and
Okay.
I will cross the river.
All right.
16?
It's a little rough going. Roll me a d4.
Oh, you a D4. I don't want to, but here we go. Do. 2.
All right, you managed to make it up. And as you cross, in the scabbard on your side, there is a fish. as you emerge from the water. And as you step out of the water, it flops around, manages to pull itself loose from the strap, and swims away.
You almost caught lunch.
That could have been more
Fish.
dinner. Dang.
Hadre then looks to.
For note, the fish is a bright neon green.
Oh, bright neon green.
Mm.
But yes, William will pull the rope free so Hajime can pull his rope across the river.
Mhm.
And then Hajime holds out his hand, and the hand sort of sprouts like little extra bits and bobs until it makes a coat like a dome.
Mhm.
And then there's just a quick flash, and William is on the other side of the river now.
I didn't know he could teleport.
So from a mechanic standpoint, for those of you guys at home, why don't you tell us what that is?
That is a second level spell called Vortex Warp. And a creature within 90 feet, I can choose to teleport anywhere else within that 90 feet, and the creature can choose to fail the save.
Wonderful.
Neat.
All right. Yeah, you guys are over here. Are you going to make camp for the night?
Like how late-ish is it getting?
You're probably not going to be able to walk too much longer without it getting dark.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably like choose
say,
this
how about right in this
clearing.
You're roughly 12, 13 miles away from what you guys are aiming for.
Okay, yeah, that works.
All right. What you guys doing to set up the base?
I'm not the camping type, so I'll just kind of look at Waylon and be like, tent?
Well, I didn't really bring a tent. I was just going to sleep in my suit. But I could get a campfire going for you guys if you want.
Not a bad idea. And I'll try to, I don't know, I figure we'll find somewhere that has like a little bit of like foliage cover just in case. And then we'll set the fire a little ways away from that.
Sure. What if we go over here, make the fire, and we can lay up under these trees?
Yeah, Verna gets out a tent from her bag, and
Oh, you brought a tent.
No, not all of us can be Girl Scouts. Whatever those are.
I brought the fucking rope.
So setting up this tent, it's a relatively spacious 4-person tent. 5 of you can sleep in here, but it's gonna, you're gonna be a little intimate. The walls are relatively solid and shielded, and it pops up in a few minutes. And
We probably should take turns sleeping so that someone can watch.
actually, I gotta tell you this. I don't know quite how I know this, but my suit is telling me that it has a danger detection field. So
you have a proximity sensor.
thank you. A proximity sensor. Some
I got
voice
ESPN.
I can tell when it's already raining. Some voice in my head just told me that I have a proximity sensor. So whenever we're sleeping, oh God, my notes just fell. It's fine. You and any of me and any of my companions within 30 feet of me can't be surprised. and it magically, it technologically awakens us.
So good, I love it.
You're not a sciencey person. It's magic to you, technically.
It really is, honestly. But what actually happens, though, in I think in the world is in our suits, a high pitched wee starts going off. If we're sleeping naturally and combat begins and anything
if
within
that
30
sound
feet
goes off inside my suit, I'm throwing up everywhere.
That's gonna be gross.
Well, you might want to make sure you fold the helmet away before you sleep tonight.
You're right. Thanks, Hachime.
You're welcome.
And that's also, fun fact, that's also why I have initiative or advantage on initiative rolls. So, fun times.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I did add an item to your inventory, Verna. It is the Instant Fortress. Instead of 2 floors, though, it's just going to be the 1 floor. That's gonna be your tent.
Okay.
What a cool tent.
Yeah.
So it is a well armored, makeshift in the field kind of base. So what's the plan here, guys?
Well, I mean, Achilles will kind of just like tuck himself to like one side, like real small, like.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just try to get whatever sleep he can.
So nobody's gonna stay up and keep watch.
Hajime will keep watch for the first section at least.
Didn't we just discover we didn't have to?
Yeah, with Verna's ability.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's still a good idea, and that is your DM telling you that it is a good idea.
All right, mechanically doesn't make sense, but I'll bite.
I'll take the first watch.
All right, go ahead. Give me a perception roll. It's going to be relatively low.
Right.
Not that low, though.
It was relatively low. You were right.
I've also got William here. Let me see. Doesn't have an extra number for that, but it's not telling me his whole thing. So, he's got a +8. No shit, I should really use him for all my perception checks. Of course, he rolls a 19 +8 for a 27.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, so William, off in the distance, manages to spot 2 sets of red eyes, just kind of watching in your general direction. And after a few minutes, they vanish back into the forest. And I will leave it up to William to decide whether or not he informs anybody of that.
Knowing what I have for William here.
Beep boop, not a snitch.
William's attention won't be drawn to it, but unless it made in advance, like how far away would the eyes be? Like over 30 feet?
Yeah.
Then it's not considered a threat. So he would match its eyes, and then when it disappeared, he would look for it a little bit, but then go back to just mild watching.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That is the only thing interesting that happens on your shift. If anybody else is gonna watch, cool. If not, we can speed run till morning.
Well,
at the DM's behest, I will take the second watch.
All right.
And for everybody to now know, my suit apparently keeps me awake, although I am in a motionless. I need to stay in a motionless state in order to get a full rest. So I'm still here. If I can take another watch, it's up to you, Mr. DM.
Yeah, he is also basically a person of warning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all good. Let's try that again. Yeah, if you would like to, or if you want to wake somebody up, it's totally up to you guys.
I think Hajime would, wake up Achilles because he doesn't know this, and then as he goes to sleep, he realizes that he can still see and hear as normal.
Okay.
It's a dirty 20 for me.
Cool.
Doesn't matter though.
On brand.
That's
a
fair.
2 for
Somehow
Hajime.
Hajime's suit helmet gets assembled backwards this time.
He's trying so hard to sleep that it's actually distracting him.
Yeah. And William gets a 17.
Awesome. So with your 20, Achilles, off in the distance you hear a mechanical sounding howl, similar to a noise you've heard William make.
Don't like that. How fairly far off, or
close enough to hear, far enough that like it's not. You don't think there's gonna be a problem while you're trying to sleep.
Okay, I'm hearing more of the distant noise of it rather than the okay. Yeah, all right.
And a few minutes later, you hear one from further away seem to echo back in response.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. Mm-hmm. I feel like we're on an island of robots, and I don't. Not a fan. And I'll look over. You excluded, William, I guess. Sorry, I don't know. And I'll walk over and I'll just kind of I'll just kind of nudge Waylon and be like, "Hey, you wanna take the last shift?"
Sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What time is it? Yeah, sure. All right. I'm ready.
I can't get off my back. Someone help.
As he pops out of his shell.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
See anything?
I don't know. Your roll hasn't popped up.
No, I was talking to Achilles, but...
I heard some... We're going to go with robot wolves, but they were pretty far out.
Oh. All right. There you go for a 23 for perception.
Cool. So with that 23...
William's trying to hear the dog noises with a 9.
Yeah, you don't hear or see anything. There is just a faint sound of static that kind of moves through your suit for a split second.
Huh. Must have dozed off there for a second.
That tastes fizzy.
Oh, that was weird.
All right. And with that, the sun eventually comes up. And you guys have all of your suits have recharged.
Hajime like sits up the rest of the way from his sleeping.
You good, champ?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's just keep moving on. Yeah, I slept great actually. Well, kind of. I feel rested. So I'll take what I can.
Wonderfully.
So did Verna.
Right. She's again like super cheery.
I don't know how you do it, Verna. I don't. This is...
Because Verna never has to take watch.
Anybody want some coffee?
Yes.
All right, hang on. Where did you get coffee?
Well, who's gonna find it?
You get my hopes up to Dashmas quickly, lights a cigarette, and walks through the jungle. I hate the jungle!
Oh, that's
Wait,
right.
she has rations. Wouldn't rations be coffee?
Rations are hardtack and nuts normally.
No.
Oh God,
it's
no! I'm
like
getting the accent.
It's like a protein paste and like some electrolyte juice.
Not even
like
a little bit of instant.
We have better rations for the military now than we have in the year 27 million. Goddamn.
Well, yeah, but it's one of those like one lick of the protein tube will. I don't like the way I phrase that at all.
Yeah, I bet you didn't.
No, like
Achilles don't judge.
like one little bit out of the protein pack will keep you going all day without any sort of issue.
I don't know about you, but crackers and jalapeno cheese from MRE would hit real hard right now.
So actually, at the mention of coffee, Hajime takes this. It looks like a thermos with another thermos attached on top of it.
Oh my God, that's right.
He goes over and he just like kind of looks at a couple of the plants and like pulls some leaves off of the trees and goes, "That looks right," and pushes it into the top part of the thermos. Goes over to the. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all flavor, but sure.
No, if you're about to eat a weird plant, I need nature. Okay, with a 21, you found something not poisonous.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I'm just making sure.
He goes over, fills the top half with some water, closes the cap, gives it a quick shake, and he goes, "This should last about 3 weeks." And after a second, cracks off the bottom half, and there's a bottle of hot coffee ready to be drank as I use my bottle of Boundless coffee.
Oh, nice. See, so Verna looks at Achilles and goes, "See, I told you there'd be coffee."
All of you are too alive for this hour, and he just like
like hands you the coffee bottle and slowly tilts it up for you, like shush, drink.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's
buddy.
right.
As Waylon or as Achilles here drinks his coffee, he starts to feel less surly and more awake.
Maybe not less surly, but more awake.
Surly, if you will.
What's your plan?
Now I'm alert and surly.
You're gonna hang out here. You're gonna make some breakfast real quick. You're gonna just head into the jungle.
I'm gonna take a lick off my protein tube. That's canon now.
It is.
That would never not be funny.
And I am now awake and full of spite and ready to continue through the jungle.
Cool. Anybody else gonna hang out here at all, or are you just gonna keep moving?
No, let's get going.
I think eat breakfast and let's get a move on.
Awesome. Roll me initiative then.
Okay.
Every time you say that, I'm like, oh crap.
No, it's just to make life easier for me.
16
I
for
know.
Achilles.
Oh, Verna's slacking. She only got a 23 this time.
Only on 23.
Hell, like,
Hey,
Hell out of here.
17.
Oh, Waylon gets to go before me this time.
Did I roll
Okay.
another 11?
You did.
we have 25.
All right.
Nice.
All right. So, heading in the jungle, you guys roll me survival just to make sure you're heading in the right direction.
Well, everyone, thanks for joining us here for this episode of Mechanical Rain. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all things Storm Gaming Alliance. As always, feel free to drop down in the comments, as we are always active down there and would love to get to talk to you. And thanks again for watching. We will see you all next week for Mechanical Rain.
Power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Isn't that right, Peter?